all the way to New Hampshire, but I drove kind of like a speed demon, so I got there in an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, but I am like 0.5 miles away from Nick's signing. We have the same camera. Woo! Hi, Nick. Woo!
I get that enough when Zach and Aaron and I walk around dark location, they applaud me coming in.
So for a man who needs no introduction, this is Nick Groff. We're very pleased to have him in the store today. We'll be doing a signing of his book, Chasing Spirits, the building of the Ghost Adventures crew of Ghost Adventures with Travel Channel.
Thanks for coming out first off. Appreciate you guys being here. It's awesome that could take kind of this opportunity and come out here and just chill with you guys. What better place than a bookstore, huh? You guys expected like a haunted location or something, but this is different. I'm not used to the light, being out in sunlight and stuff. So where's everyone from? Everyone from New England?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. So Patriots, Celtics, right? Everyone fans? Yes. Yeah. Great. Bruins? There we go. Sometimes the Red Sox. I didn't throw those in. They need to change up their plan or something. Yeah, no, I'm a diehard fan too, so we go to the Celtics game all the time. All my buddies, we always go. Grew up Pelham, Nashua, Salem, this whole area. So my grandparents grew up right here in Nashua. I used to come here a lot. My uncles, aunts, my father, mother, a lot of family. So it's just cool to kind of come down here with the community, It's been a long journey, since I was 8 years old all the way up to now, and just going through this whole life. It's been a crazy life. You guys, how many of you have already read the book? One. Two. Right on. What can I say? If you haven't read it yet, I guess you're going to get to know me pretty quick. I basically don't hold back. It's an open book. Everything, I talk about it. I mean, everything. I wanted to be open book. I didn't want to be closed off about my childhood all the way up to making the show, what it went through. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of people think I was just casted for the show. I went out to Las Vegas, went to the crazy town and got casted for this crazy show. That's not the truth, actually. What happened was, I met two guys, Aaron Goodwin, which you guys have seen on TV. And we were the only two left talking to the teacher at the end, and the teacher looked at Aaron and said, "Hey, you want to work on movie projects? Go talk to that guy." That's how we became friends. So ever since we've been best friends, and I knew him for years. We worked on some school projects together, made these little short movies and stuff like that. And then later in my life, I was getting married to my lovely wife, Veronica. And basically what happened is I was looking for a wedding DJ, so I found Zach. Vegas Goldfish. And we soon hit it off, and we soon learned that we have a lot in common. He had a paranormal experience he told me about later as we became friends. And I remember sitting there in our apartment one night and just going, wow, you know what? I have such a fascination for the paranormal, and I just want to learn more. I just want to see it with my own two eyes, feel it. I'm such a logical thinker. I have to be there. I have to feel it. I have to just see it to believe. So I called Zach up and I said, hey, what do you think about going out and getting some cameras? I had basically no money at the time. We'll scoop some money up. We'll borrow it from our parents or something, and we'll go out and see if we can capture some ghosts. And just a crazy, this idea like that turned into a phenomenon. Now we're syndicated in like over 15 countries. It's crazy. Questions? Oh yeah. You guys can't see me. Any questions? Yes. I want Zach. Yes.
Sometimes on the show, Zach seems like he can get like a little testy.
Tell me about it.
I mean, do you guys ever like argue or fight? Because I mean, there was one particular show I remember that he like totally cut Aaron off and just like shushed him away, and I was like, wow, like how do you? Is he really like that sometimes?
Yeah.
How do you handle it? Do you like
you know what it is at the end of the day, we've been through hardship together. Honestly, I say it's like the brother I never wanted, the brother I have. You know what I mean? It's the truth, and you know we do have the three of us do have something special. I think when we come together, we just have that chemistry. It's weird,
Definitely.
you know. And we know that now after this long run. We're in season 7, season 8. We're just about 100 episodes, I think. I mean, it's unreal for TV. There's not a lot of shows that make it 100 episodes. So for us to say that, it's just an accomplishment, I think.
Absolutely.
And you know, Zach and we learned very quickly. You know, we all have different personalities, and I think if you learn how to work together at the end of the day, it meshes, and you get over those, you know, those hurdles, and you learn each other, and you learn what your mistakes are, what yours isn't. You know, it's like anything, any relationships, any family members, everybody goes through it. You know, we learn to work each other, and now it's just like, he was just texting me a couple of minutes ago, hey Nick, you know, my grandfather passed away today, so I was at the funeral this morning. And it's all good. I mean, you know, he's in a better place, and you know, he just texted me this morning, just condolences and all that stuff. So it's just, you know, it's one of those things. When we get together, when we go into an investigation or lockdown, we connect, and we just hit it, and we're like in the zone of, you know, going off each other, what you're feeling, what you're capturing, what you're sensing, and just all of those kind of play into what you see on TV. I mean, it's really no BS. What you see on TV is what you get. I mean, I think it's a different show because it's 3 guys. We film everything. We do everything. We're on camera. I mean, Zach and I used to edit all of season 1. I mean, I was the guy editing the first season. I was sitting there. I would come home from shooting a location, and it was stressful, you know? And we'd sit there, and you go through all the evidence. We put it together, all the lockdown, and then submit to the network and stuff, and they would air it. So it's been a long journey, just learning each other and stuff, and I think that's why we're still doing what we do, because we know how to work together at the end of the day, regardless of like the little, you know, headbutting here and there. You know, that's little things. That changed my mind a couple of years ago when we did a location called Savannah, Georgia, Moon River Brewery Company, and I don't know what happened, but I just remember this dark kind of presence came over me, and I just kind of like zoned out, blacked out. I wouldn't call it a possession or anything like that. It's mistaken.
I watched you. That happened to me. Like when this happened, they weren't worried about you.
Yeah, exactly. So that woke me up to stuff where you have to be careful. And then this season, we did a location, a prison in Texas, and we didn't know much about it. It just shut down. 6 months before we were able to go in there, before they condemned the prison, moved all the prisoners out, so we didn't know much, and nobody would talk, because all the the police officers were still in, you know, working and stuff. So we went in there, and I was fine all the way up until we started investigating. Something hit me, and I basically came down with a high fever instantly, and I was shaking. I couldn't even hold the camera up. This little night vision camera, I couldn't hold it up. And I didn't realize it at the time, but we were capturing this shadow figure moving out from behind Zach, EVPs, smell spikes, stuff on thermal camera, just all sorts of stuff, digital pictures. And I had to leave that location for the first time because it was so dreadful and so like just bad what was happening to me. When I left about 30 minutes later, this like fever lifted off me because I was actually going to the walk-in clinic to try to get antibiotics on. I just thought I was getting like slammed by some nasty, you know, sickness or something. No, but any other questions? Yes.
What's your favorite like device to capture ghosts?
Favorite device? I would have to go with the most simplest tool is a digital recorder. You can go to Best Buy afterwards. Trust me, I'm not promoting Best Buy. I'm just saying. You go to Best Buy, pick up a digital recorder. Usually the older ones are better. The ones with, you know, they have more white noise within their what they're recording on the digital ones. I just like that because it's a tool that you can go into a supposed haunted location, and if you're not talking and you don't hear anything, it's completely quiet, and you ask a question, when you play that back, if you hear a voice come through, I mean, it's quicker for spirits to reply to you on digital recorders, I've learned, and that's just, you learn very quickly when you start doing this what you're good at doing, and that's just one thing that works very well for me throughout the years.
How are you?
Good.
I got the book.
There you go, awesome.
And I actually burned that on CD for you. That was, I don't know if you remember the Blog Talk Radio special we did a few months back.
That's right.
Yeah, where all the fans on. Yeah.
Awesome.
Just figured I would burn it. Yeah,
Great
nice to meet you.
finally meet you then.
I've met you a couple of times. You mean like thousands of people, so I know you're not going to remember.
Scarefest?
No, San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I recognize you with the sunglasses. You live around there?
I can't see. Yeah, I live like an hour away.
Oh, okay, cool.
Actually, an hour away. I sped like 90 miles per hour, but that's all good.
Oh, right.
You know, there's no one on the road. I didn't crash. It's all good.
Nice.
And I'm sorry that your weekend is kind of.
Yeah, it happens. Part of life.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much. It was so good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Have a good day. Okay.
Yeah,
Here, have a hug.
Take care.
All right. See ya.
Thanks again.
All right. Bye, guys.